Hi, Monique, and thanks. I got the opportunity to play Albert Wesker. This was several years ago, just from an open audition that they had in Los Angeles when they were doing the GameCube remake of the original Resident Evil, and got cast from that. I think Albert Wesker is a terrific character. He starts out as one of the good guys, or so you think, and then suddenly he's turns out to be the villain, which is always much more exciting and a lot of fun. I really don't have much in common with Albert Wesker at all. I consider myself to be not quite such an evil guy, and so not really. I have. I've played the GameCube Resident Evil. That's actually the only one I've played. Most of the games I play on consoles, I play with my son. So, a little too scary for him. He's just a little kid. The original voice I did for Wesker really is sort of me, but just kind of slimy. First he's sort of slimy, commanding slimy, and then he's slimy, evil slimy. So I didn't really have to change my voice in any way. And the guys at Capcom seemed to like it, so that was how it worked. Umbrella Chronicles is actually kind of cool, and the character of Wesker is being played by my friend DC Douglas. And it was funny because when I said, "Hey, you're playing Wesker," he got a little strange look on his face, like thought I was going to be upset. And I wasn't. He's terrific. He's a very talented guy, and he did a great job with it. So, what kind of end, for Wesker in Resident Evil? I don't know. I think he's a terrific character, and I think he should just keep popping up again, sort of like the Daleks on Doctor Who. But all good things must come to an end, and obviously they're going to need to get bigger and creepier villains for the games as they continue to evolve. I do. I do believe that games these days are very cinematic. It's almost like you're actually playing an animated film much of the time. So yeah, I do. When I started doing voiceover, and it's a very long story that I won't get into, but yes, I did have some idols. Mel Blanc is the greatest voiceover actor in the history of the business, and I've always admired him. And the late Phil Hartman, I thought was just brilliant. So as far as idols in voiceover go, I would say the two of them. My son does some voiceover. He's done some kid stuff, and enjoys it quite a bit, but he's the only other one in my family. I actually haven't seen the movies. I'm a big fan of Mila, but I have not been to see the Resident Evil movies. I mostly, as like much like with the console games I play, I usually see kid movies with my kids. So, a number of different projects. I've done some animation, did a few episodes of Avatar, the Batman, a new pilot for Cartoon Network called Gay Robot, which should be fun. And principally commercial. I've done a few other video games recently. Did the Mass Effect and Resistance: Fall of Man. I tend to be the kind of guy they cast in the tough guy role for first person shooters and strategy games. because I guess I sound like a soldier. I don't know. Those are pretty much all the projects I've got. I take it as it comes. It's pretty much go out and sing for your supper, go out and audition, and hopefully they'll bring you in for something else, or, you know. For Albert Wesker fans, keep enjoying the game. It's a lot of fun. It's very creepy. I still enjoy playing it even all these years later. And fans of me, hi. I didn't know you were out there. Well, thank you very much, Monique, and all of you guys there, and keep enjoying Resident Evil. As I've said before, it was a lot of fun doing Wesker. That was my first real foray into a cinematic style video game, and it was a great deal of fun.
Resident Evil Database, the right place for true Resident Evil fans.